Welcome, everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Of course, I am your host, DBoss, and I'm just was hoping everybody's been doing their 15 minutes or more or laughing, because that releases a lot of endorphins in your body. It helps you heal. It helps you if you have high blood pressure, you can, lower it by doing that. It also keeps your abs toned, and it also helps a lot of people warm up if they have a speech or if they're going singing. Yes, if you do 15 minutes, but should be able to do more than that. So, and if you don't have anybody, I don't got anybody to laugh with, well, you can go to phone somebody that you're going to laugh, or put on some streaming. There's so many streaming things that you could watch that's funny that you could do. You next know you're laughing for a half hour. Yes, it's going to hurt your body, but it's releasing all that bad energy and bad stuff. So it's always good to do that, especially if you have a job that has you strict and you have to be serious all the time. It's even better for you to do that. So I have a special guest for you today, but we're going to hear something from one of the sponsors, Vital Steps to Vital Health, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to your Vital Steps to Better Health. I'm Joanne James. Today we're going to talk about exercising in the sun. We all love the sun. It's been the winter. Now we want to get out into the fresh air and enjoy the great weather. However, we have to be very mindful when we're exercising in the sun. First of all, you want to protect your skin at all costs. Regardless of your background, you still need to wear a sunblock of 30 plus. Also, you want to make sure you're wearing a hat to protect your facial skin, as well as glasses to protect your eyes. Also, make sure that you hydrate as you're doing your activities. Sometimes you won't feel that you're thirsty, but in actual fact you are. So make sure you drink. Don't wait to become dehydrated first. And listen to your body. If you start feeling a little nauseous or dizzy or fatigued, that might be signs of a heat stroke. Get into the shade, sit down, and call somebody to assist you. Being out in the sun and exercising is great, but you have to be very, very, very aware of where you are, what you're doing, and make safety your top priority. I'm Joanne James, and this has been your Vital Steps to Better Health and Fitness. See you next time.
Thank you, Joanne James, for that tip. But we're going to get right into it today. We got this lady, and she's going to tell us about all her journey, and the journey continues on. And we're going to find out how she got her name, and everything. So let's get right into it. I introduce to you Miss Cali.
Hello, everybody. Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Yes. Well, Miss Cali, here at Real Life Matters, we like to ask everybody what is their cultural background, where they come from.
Okay, I'm Trinidadian. I was born and raised in Trinidad and Tobago. I am a country girl. Grew up on the countryside. Yes, lots of beach and sand.
Well, when you go to it, because the beaches are a little different.
Exactly. But yes, I'm Trinidadian. I also live in Toronto. I spent most of my adult years in Toronto, and then most of my upbringing and teen and young adult years in Trinidad. Yeah, so.
All right. So, how did you come up with the name Miss Cali?
Well, when I was when I was about 13 years old, I did a lot of plays in school. In Canada, a lot of dramatic arts and acting and stuff like that. And everyone would just tell me, "You're so bubbly." And you're so bubbly, and your personality is you're always laughing, and you're always so happy, like California sun, So then they started calling me, "Hey Cali," and it just, I think from grade 8, I have been called Cali. So I just ran with it. And I like Miss, because I think when somebody introduces you, instead of just saying it's Cali, you go, "It's Miss Cali." It shows a little bit more authority, right? And respect to the name that follows. So yeah, that's one of the reasons behind that. I think it's the second time I told that story. Great question.
All right. So who have you worked with in the industry?
Um, I've worked with a few producers that have worked with a lot of big names. So my first producer was Penn. So that's Studio 758 in St. Lucia. They're responsible for making a lot of hits. Power soakers from Marshall to Kester Fayan to Bungie Garlin to Olatunji. Just honestly, the list goes on. If you know Marshall Montano, Pump Your Flag. Um, and Fayan Drop on the Ground and Roll. And it's just a lot, but that was my first. And then I moved on to Mega Mick, which I did Control It for. I did a lot of production as well for Nadia Batson, Second Star. I wrote that one myself. And then I moved on again to The Last Time, which was written by Shaf Bishop, who's also Bayesian as well. He's an excellent, excellent writer. And it was produced by Kes Keys. So he's a producer who has been producing in the industry for a while and working with persons like Irfan Alves, Olatunji, and a lot more. And then now, where I am right now, it's my latest song. Oh, and prior to that, I did a song called "Show Me." It's more of like a R&B pop soca song, and it was written by Daryl Javed. He wrote Boss Lady for Kes. Um, so he's pretty known in that arena. But those are some of the people that I've worked with, and continuing to network with as well.
Okay, so people that you've worked with, and so who would you like to do a collaboration with that you haven't, and you can name three.
Three. I would like to do a collaboration with Voice, right? I would like to do a collaboration with Patrice, Patrice
Woo!
Roberts.
Good.
Yes. And I would like to three. Oh,
I'll give you four. You can do
I would like to do a
your
collaboration with Bungie Garlin.
Woo!
And who else? Honestly, there are so many of them. My last would be, I don't know. Um, I think my focus has been between a variety of artists. So, persons like who come from like smaller islands, so who would have Grenadian, Bajan, Bashman, Soca, the ones who would be also in their country like St. Vincent, so like a problem child, and other female artists as well. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So when you're doing all your creativity. So where do you do your creativity and think when you're in the backyard having a drink, or you're just walking down the street, or you're laying in bed just like, okay, oh, I got something.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I find myself whenever I'm in transit, it's I don't know what it is. If I'm flying or I'm taking a train or just driving long distance, that is where the melodies come to me at all
Wow.
times. I don't know what it is, especially in the air. It's I don't know. But in addition to that, really late at night. I think when it's really quiet, because I have a daughter. So when it's really quiet, like 1 o'clock in the morning or so, and I'm actually listening to the music, or if I listen to it earlier for the day, around 2 o'clock in the morning is when, the melodies start coming. Yeah, they start coming in. Yeah. But
Ah!
my creative process is always to write the chorus first. And
Okay, so
then
you
I
actually
get
can.
into I do absolutely, because I change it so many times based on, because you get the melody, I scribble probably nonsense just to keep the melody, and then I tweak it, so I actually put lyrics to that melody, so just so I don't
Okay.
forget the melody, I kind of like I hum something, like,
Okay. Mhm.
yeah, and then I will put words to it, yeah, to make sure the story is being told, yeah.
Okay. So tell us about your song here. I don't know which is the most recent one.
The last
The
time.
last time is the recent
Yes,
one.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
let me
That's
go
the
to the
most
other
recent
one.
one.
Let me get control it.
Yes, control it. So control it. I was 2016.
Mm-hmm.
um, it was no 2018. Sorry, because my first one was Renman Li, which I went into the International Soca Monarch with. That was a power soca. But Control It was written by myself and co-written by Yannick Joseph. He's really good, and that's Mega Make. And that process was in Trinidad. Um, we went to the studio. The beat was pretty much ready, and it was okay. Let's do this because I absolutely love that beat. I was like, oh my god, this is it, right? So that when the first verse hit, I was like, oh well, yeah, come on, give me some, come on, give me some more control, and they're like, yeah, 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 we go dice it, control it, right? And I was like, oh my god, and but the
And the
song
Trinidad is
sounds
gonna come out
so
then.
yeah, yeah.
Give me
So
some. Yeah,
the song was so like, it was so groovy and so melodic. So then the melody just came. This feeling inside of me, it just hurts and confuses me. Oh baby. So it just moved, you know what I mean, with the song, and it was really a song about meeting someone on the avenue, which is our area that does not sleep in Trinidad. You see them, yeah, and your eyes catch, and you wanna they wanna serenade you, right?
right.
And that always happens throughout carnival. You meet somebody for the first time, you may not see them again, but during that carnival is anytime you go anywhere, you always see them, right? Yeah. So then when you finally get them, a little slow wine, so to speak,
Mm-mm.
you want them control it. Don't hold on the waist and things. Just control the wine just where you are.
As Callie used to watch her control the wine. If people can control themselves, let's put it that way.
That is it. To part of that, eh? That is part of it as well.
All
Yes.
right. So we're gonna hear this song. This one. Here we go.
That's a wine and a wine and go down well, look, just control it, it can't come up by so, and the back and turn it on. And the back and turn it on more, oh, you didn't really the first time, then you didn't like on the best time, yeah. And you can help when you feel it out there, and then you dance when your hand is found there, you need the first time, so you gotta pay for the question, yeah. Oh, you want to, and you feel like it's all over. You, yeah, you and you, you and me and the same. Oh, baby. That's the way when I went and go down well, just until it can't come up my and my back and play it on. You better take control, focus on the way that
Woo!
I.
Ah, I like it. I like it. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you so
Oh my
much.
gosh. It
Yes,
sounds
it's a
real
beautiful
good.
song.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
They're still playing it. I know they have to be still playing that one.
Yes, it is. It is still playing. Yep. still streaming, still playing, and still, on the digital platforms and on radio. Yeah, I'm really grateful for that.
Yes. So, okay, so tell us about this one here. The last time.
The last time. The last time was written again by Shaft Bishop, and I got the melody from Kes Keys, and he was like, Callie, come and listen to this. This have a real nice vibe. I think you'll song so nice on this. I was like, all right, send it to me. And he sent the song to me, and I was like, wow, this song, and the bass, the guitars, the percussions. I was this. Oh my goodness! I already can't wait to perform it already as is.
So so when I listened to it, I was like, you know what? I have the perfect person.
Right. All right. So we're gonna hear this. Or you're on mute. You muted yourself.
Oh, how are we now?
All right. So you say when you're on person, when you have the perfect person, that's what you're.
Yes, I have the perfect person for that. I said, okay, let me call Shash, because he has something with percussions and he just hits it every single time. So I called him and I said, Shaf, I have a song that I have a rhythm that I want you to write a song for me. I love it. Listen to it and tell me what you think. And he was like, Callie, give me 2 days. I was like, 2 days. He's like, yeah. Give me 2 days. Give me 2 days. And I was like, okay, no problem. I'll still take your time. So, listen, sure enough, 2 days later, he sent me the demo for this song. And I could not stop dancing and moving and laughing to the lyrics throughout the song because it was so relatable. I'm like, well, Shaf, you're singing this for me. You wrote this for me and for all women and, people in relationships and stuff like that who's experienced this before because this is like a little anthem, So I took it. I loved it. I learned it. I think it was 3 days.
Wow.
And then I went to the studio and I recorded it in, I think it was like 3-4 hours. Yeah. The whole thing.
Well, that was quick. Well, that's what happens when the vibe is right and it syncs and it does it for you, right?
Exactly.
All right, so let's hear it, everybody. We're waiting for it. We just want to hear this and go. All right, here.
If you dance on your back, you like to tell it to do. So don't say you have the time with no one tell. Say I don't want to once you don't expectation it's only Tuesday when you wish you had somebody coming around the beach. I want to touch your pretty, I want to climb cause this city last time. I want to touch it, I want to climb. Don't come here and mind my business. Stop talking when you see the magic. Don't come here and party finish. Cause I don't know someone else how it is. But if you come, make my bum punch go back. Chipping, cause I know you miss. fat. What is that? I know my life and it's left. But it's don't expect, yeah. When you wishing, how you wishing, how you telling me lies and sweet, yeah. I want to catch up for this. I want to come on this city last I touch you. I want to catch up. I want to come Play with fat. I don't mind dancing with my. Once you don't expect to get sugar again.
Woo!
Yes, thank you.
Wow, I'm telling you, these two songs, I know that's not the only two, but I take you, people can go and you have a video for that one or no?
No. I am currently in production for a video with that one, yes. So I cannot wait when it's finished and to release it for everyone to see. It's going to be quite humorous and enjoying at the same time.
It should be. I'm just thinking in my head, the last time when you mentioned a part of the song where it said, take a wine for the last time.
Yep.
No more for you.
Nothing else. That is it. Because you know what? You had it and you did not want it. Right? Yeah. Let's see many party and you're total feelings. No. It's all right. Take your wine and go.
So what you working on next?
So right now I'm working on a power and a groovy. Finishing up sometime soon. It should be released, I'd say about August or so. And that's gonna go into Miami Carnival and then into Trinidad Carnival.
Wow. You mean for 2025?
Absolutely, yeah. I think I'm a little late at this point.
What?
Yeah, because you have to work on your music early, enough to prepare for it to release. Okay. Yeah. So you don't want to do it too last minute, and then you're caught up trying to hustle to get it released. Yeah.
Okay. I tell people that you got to work with some of these other artists from Trinidad or these artists, not just from Trinidad, that have to release songs every single year.
Absolutely.
Maybe one or two.
Yeah.
And I said you have to be creative and you're not just releasing a song just every so often. No. It's all the time.
Yeah.
So it's it. And I tell people they write one song in 2 years and then they're like, okay, hello.
Yeah. And you know something? I think for some people as well, because music production is very expensive. Mm-hmm. And I get, in a time now where it's soca music, for like just to this genre we're referring to, soca music is rising and getting so global at this point. It's becoming a lot more costly to produce music. So even though an artist their intentions is to be an artist and be consistent, sometimes the funding isn't there to do it every year. But what I always say is at some point it's gonna hit. Right? Yes. Whereas you're gonna now be able to, whatever income you made off of that, put back into your music so that you can be consistent, right? And deliver the type of marketing and stuff. So there's always two sides of it, but finances and music is a big deal, So kudos to the ones who can do it multiple times a year.
Wow.
And then for the ones who are working up, don't stop. Yeah.
Yes. Because it'll even out at some point.
That's right. Yes.
All right. Yes. So are there any shout outs that you want to give to your people that supported you in the years and stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure. I would love to say a beautiful, beautiful thank you to everyone who supported me, specifically in Trinidad and Tobago, in Toronto. I would love to say thank you so much to my home radio station in Trinidad, which is Slam 100.5. There is a few DJs as well and producers as well. Thank you so much. I would like to thank all the TV press that I have done as well, and persons who have given me opportunities and platforms such as this one. So I would like to thank CaribVision and DBoss networks for having me. I am so grateful. In addition to that, to Jerk Festival, I recently won their Soca Artist for Your Show, Your Flow competition. So I am so grateful for that. Because
she won the flow, good people.
Yes, it's for your flow. So I'm ready to show my flow and show the soca, And so many.
So how did you feel when you won and they called your name? You were like,
I was so excited. My daughter was there. It was such an exciting opportunity. I love it, and I cannot wait to go out and deliver and be a part of the production of Juke Festival. Yeah, because it's required.
So that's what the competition was. So you get to be a part of it for next year or for this year?
No, for this year. I think.
Okay.
I don't know if they had a soca category last year, but I believe this is the first year they've had it.
Yeah, I think that's the
soca category. Yeah, so I'm so grateful to be the first. Yeah,
and it's not going to be the last.
It definitely won't be the last time. Right?
And they got a high standard to come up against.
Yes, thank you. Yes. So, everyone, family and friends, and just everyone who I've spoke with, Dr. J as well is in Toronto, who has also been very helpful and as a guider and mentor as well to me. And there's a few to name, but they usually don't want to be named because there's a lot of people that help you in the background that like to remain in the background. Yeah, it's true.
They say that, but if you mention their name, they'll be happy.
No, not that. I think a lot of the times it's when you're moving up as an upcoming artist, you don't want people to assume you're moving up because of the persons who are guiding you, right? Because then they assume you didn't earn it.
Okay.
Yeah, so they don't want to be called out, and I respect that, but they know I'm extremely grateful because it takes a village and a team to help and grow and blossom, just like this team is helping me right now. So thank you.
Yes. All right. So if people want to book you or follow you on your social medias, where can they find you?
So my social media handles, all of them, is Miss Cali. That is MISSCALI music, just like it is on the screen right now. So the @ Miss Cali Music on my Instagram, Facebook, my YouTube, my TikTok, and my Twitter, which is X right now. To book me, you will also email me at misscalibookings@gmail.com, and that is also MISS Cali Bookings with an S.
And it's not Ms. MIZZ. It's Miss. It's actual Miss. She didn't put that little bit of pizzazz.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been a pleasure, and
yes.
Congratulations. You got to come back again when you got
absolutely.
Please come back. Just go reach out to the person that to help you set this up, and you'll have no issues.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for having me, and I will definitely be back with new music and most likely more updates.
Yes. So thanks everybody. Good night and bye for now. Good night, everybody.
Bye.